Hello everyone, I hope you all are enjoying your dear period. Today we are going to discuss chapter number 4, Bakasura, from your favorite book, Bakasura by Arundhati Venkatesh. Here we go. Raghutata settled down beside Pala on a swing. Pala sat up listening. Tata began the story. Long ago, many thousands of years ago, in the time of Mahabharata, there lived a gigantic demon named Bakasura. Bakasura lived in a cave in the hills surrounding a place called Eka Chakra. Now, this demon was humongous, so he needed enormous quantity of food to eat. He plundered villages, looted their crops, and ate their cattle up to satisfy his hunger. Men, women, and children were not spared either. The people there were a very troubled a lot. People were terribly scared. Raghutata's narration was punctuated by Ambupati's rhythmic snoring. Krrr, krrr. Pati turned in her sleep and the snoring stopped. Tata continued with the story. It so happened that Kunti and her sons, the 5 Pandavas, who were in exile, passed by this village. They stopped there and stayed at one of the houses. The house was of a Brahmin family. They served Kunti and all the 5 Pandavas at their level best. One day, Kunti saw the lady of the house wiping away her tears. "What's the matter?" Kunti was concerned. "I do not want to burden you with my sorrow," said the lady. When Kunti insisted, the lady broke into tears. She told Kunti about the demon Bakasura and how the villagers had been terrorized until their leader had come up with the situation. Today it was their turn. She had to send her son. "You have only one son. I have 5. Bhim will go instead of your son," said Kunti. "Don't worry, Bhima is the mighty warrior. He has slain several demons. He will defeat Bakasura." Kunti told Bhim about Bakasura and revealed her plan. Bhim got ready to leave. He woke up early in the morning, kept all the stuff in the bullock cart, and got ready to defeat Bakasura. Mounds of rice, huge vessels with vegetables, baskets full of fruits, and many varieties of sweets were loaded onto the cart. Bhima set off from the village and drove the cart towards the hill. He stopped a little distance away from the cave and spread all the food around him and sat down to eat. He ate up all the stuff and the vegetables and finally the sweets. He let out a very loud pledge when he was done. It was so loud that it frightened the birds and the beasts of the forest. Hearing the cries of the animals, Bakasura came out of the cave to see what the commotion was about. He saw Bhim was having his food. Who had dared anger him? His eyes fell on Bhima. "How dare you eat the food that was sent for me? Do you know who I am?" Bakasura boomed. "The food may have been meant for you, but you were late and I was hungry," Bhima answered. "You may have eaten my food, but I am going to eat you anyway." Bakasura roared and charged Bhima. But Bhima stood like a wall, and Bakasura fell to the ground with a great thud. The earth shook as the 2 giants fought. At last, the duel came to an end. Bhima was victorious. Bakasura had been vanquished. Finally, Bhim defeated Bakasura. Bhima drove back to the village with Bakasura tied to the cart. The villagers could not believe what they saw. Bakasura has been defeated. Long live Bhim. The villagers rejoiced. That was the end of Bakasura, and this is the end of the story, said Raghu Tata. Time for me to sleep now. Bala thought about the story Tata had told him and about Bakasura. He wondered what Bakasura looked like. Tata hadn't said. Would he have mustaches? Bala's thoughts were interrupted by Pati. She had woken up. I am going to make puris. Do you like to learn? Puris with Pati's potato masala. Perfect. Bala relished the food and then they left for Navneet uncle's house. Don't forget to share what you have learned from the story. Thank you.